Hi, welcome to Unit 2. In this activity, number 4, we will be gathering information. So let's have a look at what that means. In this lesson, you'll be creating rather a questionnaire or completing an interview. And this is what a questionnaire would look like, and this is what an interview would look like. So you're going to make your own decision on how you'd like to implement the assignment. And you're going to look at surveys. So you're doing this to collect data and information on a research question that you might have. Click here. This will give you examples of what surveys can look like. And then you're going to conduct some research through interview or survey by crafting a research question. So it's going to be, we just learned about technology, so we're going to do it in the realm of technology, and you're going to ask any type of research question that you might have after reviewing last week's work. So the question could be how people's comfort with technology has changed, emerging technology and moral and ethical concerns. And there's many more options. So think of a good research question, review the content here, and then pop into the discussions and put your research question in. And for class discussions, I want you to give feedback on the question. So is the question so broad that it can't possibly be answered? Is it too narrow that it's too limited? Can it be researched? Is the topic researchable? How will people feel about that question? Is it too personal? Is it too sensitive? Is it too complicated? So give your classmates feedback on their research question. And then you're going to craft an interview or a questionnaire. Here's step 3. We'll tell you, watch this video, a good way to do it. And you want to go through this activity because you want to make sure the types of questions that you're asking are not open, or they're open, not closed. So do you like technology? When you ask that question, people are probably going to say yes. If you ask, how does technology impact your life, you're going to get a completely different answer that's going to give you a lot more data. So make sure you're crafting open-ended questions. And then you're going to use this criteria to make sure your surveys look and spiffy. 6 to 10 questions, included a variety of open-ended questions, true and false, and number questions. Number questions are, how do you feel about this on a scale of 1 to 10? Okay, so go through the criteria and have a look. And then email me your questions for pre-approval. And please include in the subject line, challenge and change research interview questions for approval. That way I'll know what the content is and I can email you back. I know what class it is, what the lesson is, instead of saying, hey, is this good? Because I get so many questions and emails a day. And then you're going to administer your survey or interview to 5 to 7 people. So even if you're doing an interview, you still have to meet expectations, 5 to 7 participants. And then you're going to analyze your data and come to a conclusion. Here's the whole assignment again, but if you're just popping right down to here, you're not going to get the whole understanding of the assignment. You're going to have to go all the way back up to step 1 and read through the content to understand. All right, you're going to use surveys this week to be a powerful tool for data collection. Enjoy.